Hi, this is Steve. Welcome back to Scale Model Kit Review. In this video, I'll be building the Aston Martin DB5 from James Bond Goldfinger. Now, this is a fantastic car. It's beautiful when it's going to be completed. So right now, I am on issue 15, stage 55, and yes, I'll be working on the bonnet with these next 4 issues. This video is going to concentrate on stage 55, and of course I will be coming out with subsequent videos afterwards showing you the other stages, 56, 57, and 58. So I'm super excited to get back on with the DB5. It was a little bit delayed because of the COVID, but we're going, we're rocking and rolling. Also, if you haven't done so already, join my Facebook group. I'll put a link in the description below. There you can access and download the screw chart, which is highly sought after for this kit. As you know, if you're building it or you haven't started to build it, you want that screw chart. Also, I've come out with some revisits for stage 3, or issue 3 and 4, and issue 11 and 12. They deal with the engine, transmission, and the driver's door. I'll have another update later, but I'm waiting for some parts to show up from Eaglemoss. So if you haven't done so already, head over to Eaglemoss and subscribe to this build today. Super fun, and I think you'll really like it. So with that, let's get started on stage 55.
Bond. James Bond.
Welcome back. Let's look at the magazine for issue 15. Now remember, we'll just be dealing with stage 55 in this issue, but for right now we will look through the whole magazine and we'll skip through the assembly instructions for the other stages. So as we open this up, you can see we have a table of contents here. So if you haven't done so already, head over to Eaglemoss and subscribe to this car. It's a fantastic car, and it's really a beautiful model. I consider this car an investment and definitely will not depreciate in value through time. As a matter of fact, it'll be more and more of a collectible, and it's fantastic. So as we go through here, and we'll see the parts that are included with this issue, all of them here, and looks like we get to deal with the bonnet or the trunk and the bulletproof screen, which we received in the very first issue or so. And let's look at stage 55. We're actually going to gather some of the parts that we received with stage 54 and start assembling that. Skip ahead into the magazine. And nice article here on Tomorrow Never Dies, which was released 12 December 1997, had a worldwide box office of over $333 million. So there's an article on that. I love the articles here. We get 6 pages of that, it looks like. Then next in here, The Bond of Women, and this would be Terry Hatcher. Another beautiful lady from James Bond. And featured actor Jonathan Pryce. He was in Tomorrow Never Dies. And production tidbits. They get into how they make the bike fly and the original art. And then an article here, Bond's Emotional Match from The World Is Not Enough, which has an original release date of 26 November 1999. Worldwide box office of $362 million. So this is where Pierce Brosnan stars as James Bond. Get a couple more pages of that. And that finishes off the magazine. So let me get the parts out for stage 55 and then we'll assemble this issue. I'll be right back. Here's the parts for stage 55. And it looks like it's nicely wrapped and protected inside here, so it's hard to tell what it is. I'll go ahead and pull these out and we will get a closer look. Here's the part for stage 55. This would be the rear shelf panel back, and this is made out of metal. It's pretty heavy duty. We also received 3 screws, and after looking at my screw chart that I have available on my Facebook group, I'll put a link in the description below so you can download that screw chart yourself. But according to the magazine also, we should have 2 C-type screws. These are C times 4 they call them, and we actually get a spare, so we get 3 C-type screws. And also the chart verifies that we received 3 C screws with stage 55. Welcome back. To begin stage 55, we need to gather a couple of parts from stage 54, and that's these 2 rear panel and back seat that are made of plastic. We'll put the back seat on here in a second. So at this point, we have to install this back panel on this very heavy duty back panel there, and it simply just goes down. There's an alignment hole there, goes down on that just like that. Okay, now we're going to be putting screws into plastic here, so we're going to put L-type screws according to the instructions. 3 of them, one here, and one here. There's one. Get the second one in. This is a pretty easy stage actually to build. And there we go. Also, while I'm at it and I'm thinking about it, I did have to revisit a couple of issues. Issue 3 and 4 dealing with the engine and transmission, so look for that video because there were some steps that were missed, and I'll explain those in those videos. Also, there's another video dealing with the driver's door panel, and I believe that was issue 11. So look for those videos, and they are out there, and I explain what's going on with those as I do them. Okay, so this is done here. All 3 screws are in. Next they want us to do is install the back panel on here. Now it simply has a couple of tabs there, and that goes down on top just like that. And then they say we put H-type screws into this, so we're not going to use those C screws that we received. We're going to put those aside. And I happen to have 3 H screws. Alright, I verified with the original instructions for this. And you can see the holes for them are kind of a recessed. And that's the type of screw this is. It is a recessed type screw. So we line that up like it's supposed to be. Going into plastic. And that's tight there. Let me make sure the other one's tight. And it is. That's how that looks. And there's our rear shelf for the DB5. Looks great. And that completes stage 55, where we assembled this rear shelf assembly and backrest. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for all notifications. Head over to Eaglemoss and subscribe to this car today. It's fantastic. It's a beautiful car when it's done. Happy modeling, everybody, and take care.